see here. So we have seen this picture. So Germania. Okay, this is a picture of Germania. So while these movements are going on, revolutions are going on, so at the time they used some special symbols. Okay, and also the pictures also. Suppose if you go for the Cuba. So Cuba, a very famous revolution.
Yes, sir.
So here one person was there. His name is Che Guevara. Okay, you can see that Che Guevara. So Che Guevara, so many peoples, so they are wearing the picture. They are wearing the dresses which contains the picture of this Che Guevara. So it shows that he is a revolutionary person. Okay, so like that here also in the European countries, they followed some of the symbols, so which shows the politics. Okay, so politics will be shown. So here, okay, what are the symbols are used in those days? Means, so we'll see here. Okay, so yes, you must know the meaning of this total picture. So can you tell that? So what is the meaning for this total picture? So what is the total picture this belongs to? What is the name of this picture? Anybody? Yes.
Liberty.
Germania.
Okay, its name is Germania, and you must know the meaning. Okay, so here there are different symbols are there. So here we can see this, and here also we can see some of the leaves. Okay, this also there is meaning for this also. It is giving that universal peace. Of course, here also the leaf is there. It is showing that so no war, only just peace. Okay, maintain some brotherhood dialogues like that. So giving of this Oliver, that is Oliver leaf. Okay, and next here we can see these colors. So black color, red color, gold color. And next here we can see this yellow color, indicates liberty of France. So this gold color indicates that so royalty.
Royal development.
Yes, royalty and development. So yellow color indicates development. So like that they use different symbols, but actually this is not there in the real one. Like Bharat Mata. So Bharat Mata, nobody nowhere is there. Just we are considering that our country is like Bharat Mata. So like that. So
even French people, Germany people also will be reading about our Bharat Mata, sir, in their textbooks.
Yes. Bharat Mata, yes. Because Indian history also known by total world. Okay, there are some wars is there which is recognized worldwide. The first one is the Alexander. When Alexander invaded India, so mainly the Purushottam. So he has faced with this Alexander. So that war was known by the total world, like Napoleon. So Napoleon wars are known by total world. Like that here.
Sir, Alexander was faced by Gautamiputra Shatakarni, no, sir.
Not Alexander. So Gautamiputra Shatakarni is going to face other peoples. Okay, he is not Alexander. So Alexander is faced by this result.
Purushottam.
Purushottam. Okay. Next here. Okay. So what are the symbols? So these are the symbols at the time used. So they use some broken chains. So they use the symbol of broken chains. So that indicates what its significance or specialty is being freed. So mainly when the revolutions are broke out, so they are using this picture, broken chains. Okay, so that shows that being freed, that means independent from the monarchies. Next, breastplate with eagle. So this is also one of the symbol. So symbol of German Empire, the strength. So here is there. You can see here. So breastplate means just in front of our body. So they are going to cover this one. So like that here they also use this symbol, which indicates that so German Empire strength, the strength of German Empire. Next, crown of oak leaves. So it is called oak leaves. It's called just a heroism. Okay, heroism. Okay, heroism means what? just dominating others. Okay. Next, a sword. Sword is used. So, readiness to fight. So we are ready to fight for freedom and also for our protection. So that is called as ready to fight. Okay, readiness to fight. That is sword. Next, olive branch around the sword. So olive branch is there here. So the meaning for this is so willingness to make peace. I said no the peace. So always this olive branch they indicate that the symbol of peace. Okay, mainly recently also that is in the Cuba and also many years. So the Maoist and also the common two government forces are fighting each other. So at the time they shared the leaves of olive branches, which indicate the peace. And next one here, so black, red, and gold tricolor. So here the flag of liberal nationalist in the 1848. Next, banned by the dukes of the German states. So these are the different symbols. Okay. Next, rays of rising sun. So where is the rising sun? So here is there. Yes. So what is the meaning for that? So beginning of a new era. So beginning of new time. So here are there. These are the political symbols, but actually they are not holding this one. Just they are wearing their these kind of symbols on the cloth and also on the banners. Okay, like that. So here you can see this broken chain. Okay, so broken chain indicates that freedom and also the sword. Next here you can see this breast shield, of course the flag and also the royalty. Okay, and other things. Now here, okay, here one more picture was there. So this indicates different picture. So just remember, so these are also very important. Symbols are very important. Okay, in the exam they may ask. So its symbol is, so here is there. Next, of course, here flag. Okay, of course, knife and also the chains. Chains means what? So freedom. Okay.
Freedom.
Okay, freedom. Of course, the sword and also this. So we know this. Next here we can see this rising sun. Rising sun it's what? So emerging of new era or new era. New era means what? So era is nothing but just period. Okay, period means time. So new period. So they are fighting for new period or new time. So all the monarchies must gone. Okay, they must go. So that is the symbol of this. And next, so just to move forward. Okay, next one. So here also is there. So yes, this is also very important. So here, this is also one of the picture. So drawn by Julius Habner. So Julius Habner in the year 1850. So what is the meaning here? So the fallen Germania. So actually here, this total indicates that Germany or Germania. Okay, now here we can see this total. So lying on the ground. Lying on the ground means what? So just the Germany was fallen. Okay, Germany was fallen. So at what time it was fallen? So
1850.
at the time of so
World War One.
okay, of course World War I and World War II. This is not came here. Still we are discussing only at the time of 1850s only. Okay, around 1850s and 60s. We did not enter into 1900s. Okay, so here this picture indicates that so actually Germany was occupied by some other. So that is you can see here that Germany was first of all this Kaiser William I is there. So in the starting the fight with Germany also, the strongest army Germany also fought, and finally so the Germany was defeated, and of course Germany was given to the Kaiser William. So at the time what is the symbol means? So the author is telling, so here the artist is telling that so completely the Germany was fallen in the war, it was defeated in the war, and finally so it is lying on the ground. So this indicates that they have lost its many lives. Okay, and their royalty was given to other people that was fallen on the ground. So this is the symbol of this fallen Germania. Okay, actually this is not real one, but this is like a cartoon. So present day we are using the cartoon for political purpose. So like that here also the same, it is drawn like that. Okay, and next So just we move forward. Yes. Next one, see here. This picture also very important. So just I am going to reduce this. Sorry. Yes. So this is also the picture of this Germania. Just I'll reduce the size. You can see. Yes. So if you see here, so this is also very important. Another picture. So in those days, these pictures are played an important role. So if you see here, Germania guarding the Rhine. So here Rhine means what? The empire. Or we can see this reach stage. Okay, reach stage is nothing but just like parliament.
Parliament.
Yes, parliament of this Germany. So it is called just a reach stage. Okay, so reach stage, parliament of Germany. So it is guarding the Rhine. So the person uh, who is the head of this reach stage, he is considered as a Rhine. Okay,
Right.
Rhine. Rhine means like government. So here one government will be there. So that government is called as just Rhine. So they are not calling this as the government or the ruling body. So the ruling body is called as here Rhine. Okay. Next year, so this is drawn in the year 1816. So the artist Lawrence Classen was commissioned to paint this image. The inscription on the Germania sword reads, "The German sword protects the German Rhine." See here, actually here there is no clarity here. So on the sword also there are some writings is there, and of course here also is there. Okay, writings. So that indicates what? So the total German people is going to protect their rule. Okay, here rule is nothing but just sovereignty. Okay, sovereignty. We can call this as sovereignty. Sovereignty nothing but their independence. Okay, so we have here some word. So sovereignty. Okay, sovereignty is nothing but just freedom of that country.
So, sir, in our preamble, we have that word.
Yes. So in our country, preamble is there. So the preamble tells that so India is a sovereign country, secular country, democratic country, republic country. Okay, socialist country. So total 5 are there. 5 characters. It tells that the character of India: democratic country, sovereign country, republic country, socialistic country, secular country. So like that. Here also sovereignty. Sovereignty means so no other persons can rule India. So India can make any decisions on its internal matters as well as external matters. It can take its own decisions, and no importance was given for other countries. That means what? Complete freedom. So like that here also the sovereignty is protected by itself. Okay. So that is so this picture is drawn by the Lawrence Classen. Okay, and actually this at the time this person is very famous. So so this person was appointed by some government officials. That means the Rhine people, the ruling body. The ruling body only appointed this one. Okay, so that's why he is commissioned to draw this picture like this. So here we can see this. Total it indicates that Germany. Okay, Germania. Okay, Germania. And also here the sword is there. Sword means what? So force. It can use the force to protect itself and to protect its people from the wars. Okay, so this is here, and of course here also actually here whether it is male or female. Can you tell this? Male or female?
They're females.
Female, sir.
Germany.
Actually this is a picture of female. We call this as a Germania. So it is a female. Okay. So it is not the male. So there is different understanding. So in those days, artists are having a lot of importance. Even in our country also it is there. Okay, artists and also the poets. These two persons are having a lot of importance. Okay. So this is about that. And just we'll move forward. Next, yes. Next one is so nationalism and imperialism. Yes. So this is the term of ending of 1860s and starting of 1870s. So however, the nationalism was started and it was successfully overthrown. This most of the monarchies are overthrown by the people through the revolutions and revolts like that, and also conflicts. So after this one, a new system was emerged that is called as imperialism. Okay, imperialism is nothing but, so that is instead of fighting among themselves. So after building this nation, what they started with, they started imperialism. Imperialism nothing but just business or trade. Instead of fighting among themselves, so they started trading with other countries. Okay, so here nation was built. Nation was built means what? So most of the monarchies are overthrown, and some of the republics are established. Republics nothing but just some elected governments by the people. Okay, but still at the time, still some peoples are some countries did not have this nation, but just only the some countries or just only few countries has left like that. But most of the big countries, so they have this republican country. So their country was converted into republic. Okay, after converting this republic, their concentration was turned towards imperialism. Imperialism nothing but, so they will go to one country and they will trade with that country. Whenever there is a weak government or weak ruling is there in that country, so that country was slowly occupied by this country, that is European country. So first they will come for business or trade purpose, and slowly they will grab the power of that country. So that is called as imperialism. Okay. Now here, which countries are started? So if you see here,
Sir, will you please repeat once again?
yes, once again, okay, listen. So here, imperialism, nothing but trade. So till 1860s and 70s, so at this time, so slowly the nationalism was already completed in many countries. After this, they moved towards development. Okay, they want to develop their countries. So for that, they started trade. Okay, trade with other countries. That was started around this period, that is 1860s and 70s. Okay, so among this one, so the most serious source of the nationalist tension in the Europe after 1871 was the area called Balkans. So here Balkans are there. So Balkans was a region of, so geographical and ethnic variations comprising of modern day, so Romania, Bulgaria, next Albania, Greece, Macedonia. So these are called as the Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro. Okay, so see here, uh, there are some Balkan countries are there. Balkan countries is nothing but, actually here why these countries are called as Balkan countries. So nearly 15 countries are there. These countries are newly formed in the Euro. Previously there is no countries like this. Okay, so after completion of this nationalism, then what happened means, so mainly the main thing happened is the Balkan countries are formed. So Balkan countries, here one mountains are there. Actually the name Balkan indicates mountains. So in our country we have the Himalayas are there. Like that here in the Europe also, around this Italy, after Italy there will be land. In this Italy we can see the borders. In this border we can see that mountains. So those mountains are called as Balkan mountains. Okay, so that's why here, due to these mountains, various regions are divided. So if you see this Italy, so just I will show that where these Balkan countries are present. So I think here maybe Italy. Ah, yes, Italy is there. See here. So this region, okay, this region, so mainly this part. So Austria and this part. So this part is called as Balkan region. Why it is called as Balkan region is, here you can see Balkan mountains like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And here in this place, so number of small countries are formed. Okay, small group of some small countries are formed. But actually previously Austria was there and also Serbia was there, large countries, but slowly they are divided into small parts. They also formed into nation states. Okay, why this is divided like this means actually here in this place, most of the peoples are slaves to the Europe. So this total European.
Why, sir?
So actually these peoples, they migrated from different parts. Actually, in those days, we can see one trade that is called a slave trade. Slave trade, nothing but
Yes, sir.
from Africa and Asia, they are going to catch the human beings like animals, and then they will sell the human beings in the markets like animals. How we are going to buy the animals in the market like that, even the human beings also sold like this. So that was done by the all the European countries, not only single country. So England, France, Germany. So they are selling these people. Okay. So forcefully. So that is completely serfdom, and also the slaves. So after that,
Sir, serfdom means the business of selling that slave people, no, sir?
yes, means actually that is totally slaves. Okay. Slaves means what? So they must work under one feudal lords. So we are calling now in our country they are called as landlords. But in those in the
Yes, sir.
Europeans they are calling as feudal lords.
Feudal law.
Lakhs of acres of land. Okay, so they don't have the labor. So they are taking this labor forcefully, and just they'll provide only food, and there is no providing of any
They
wages.
won't give wages, sir.
Yes, they
Clothes
don't
and
provide any
wages.
wages. So they are going to do work like this. So these peoples, they also want some separate nation. Okay, so that's why number of nations are formed here, small nations. That's why nearly 15 countries are formed. Those countries are called as just Balkan countries.
Balkan.
Balkan countries. So most of them are slaves, but of course here other European peoples also is there. But most of the peoples are slave peoples. Okay, they settled there after this. Okay, next one. So just we move forward. Yes. Yes. So here some of the examples are given here. Balkan countries, even the Greece, Macedonia, Slovenia, Serbia. Okay. So Montenegro, next is Slovakia, Czechoslovakia. So many are there. Okay, a large part of Balkans was under the control of Ottoman Empire. So later again, these Balkan countries are still when they try to actually when they try to form the separate countries, but actually they are controlled by different countries. That is Ottoman Empire. So Ottoman Empire belongs to which country mainly?
Italy, sir.
I told only. Yes, I said starting only, not Italy. Roman Empire is Italy.
Yes, sir.
German, sir.
Germany, sir.
So it's Roman Empire is divided into two empires. The
Byzantine Empire and Ottoman Empire, sir.
the division was came among the Romans, and it was divided into two empires. So Byzantine and Ottoman Empire. So Ottoman Empire is so Byzantine Empire. Their headquarters are Italy. What about this Ottoman Empire? So Ottoman Empire is
Turkey, sir. Turkey.
Balkans.
Turkey.
Turkey.
So Turkey is Turkey also. So Turkey occupied some of these Balkan countries. So still they want the freedom from this Turkey. Okay. So we have seen that Greece. So how the Greece are harassed by these Turkey people. Okay. Next here. So just okay. So just move forward. So here. Okay. What about here? So here. Okay. So the revolution were very evident in the Balkan problems. Okay. Next year, Balkan countries actually they want independence from Turkey. But in this, again here, Russia, Germany, England, Austria, Austro-Hungary. So in those days, Austria and Hungary both are single country only. Okay. But present day Hungary was separated, Austria was separated. So Austro-Hungary. Okay. They are giving support for these Balkan countries to get independence from Turkey. So again, this was started. Okay. So these are the activities started at the time. Next, just we move forward. Yes. So this is another important picture. A map celebrating. Okay, here this is about the position of this Europe in the mainland. So in the European countries, the mainland is here. Up to here we can see, we have seen. Now just we are going to see about this England. What about England? What is England is doing at the time? So just we'll see this. Okay, see here. Yes. So England is also slowly it is going to start a new policy. It is called as colonialism. Okay, colonialism. First imperialism was started. Imperialism, nothing but just they will come for trade purpose, and then slowly, so just they want to make only trade purpose. Then slowly they are going to occupy this country. So that system is called as imperialism. Next, colonialism. Colonialism, nothing but finally some of the countries, after knowing that around the world, so large resources are there, but their country's political power is weak. So that's why they want to establish some colonies around the world. So that's why, so mainly the first countries to start this colonialism is the England. So here we can see this England. England has started occupying the countries through the imperialism, and they established their colony around the world. So where this England is having the colonies means here. So England occupied. So India fully enjoyed by the Britishers. India became the colony for British. Okay, this is one of the colony. And again, next one is Australia. So Australia is also occupied. But actually now present days, we see that Australia means white people like that. But actually here tribal peoples are there. Tribal peoples are the real Australian people. But Britishers slowly they settled there, and finally they became that we are the natives. So like that they are claiming. Okay, so Australia is also occupied by this British. And next one, of course, this South. So South Africa also occupied by the British, and here we can see here Canada. So Canada also occupied by the British. Even here some of the lands in the Greenland also. Apart from this, so other places also is there here. Here we can see this Ivory Coast. Okay, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria. So Nigeria is also occupied by Britishers. Next here also is there some parts. Okay, so actually here the map is not clear. So here so many small islands also is there. India. Not only this one. Even here also some of the lands is there. So here it is there. Yes. So here also some small island. So number of islands is there. Okay, which are controlled by this British. So British, or now it is called as England. Okay. So England has become the
Yes, sir.
model country for establishing of colonies. First, England started colonialism, establishing on the world. Okay, colony is nothing but just indirectly they're ruling only. But instead of calling directly, just we are calling this as colonies. India is one colony, Australia one colony, South Africa, so Canada like that. Okay, so here after knowing this England colonies, slowly the England has become very largest empire in the world. Okay, it has also became very strongest one. So by following this one, once again, the other countries also started. That is the France and Germany. So France also started establishing its colonies, mainly this Asia and also the Africa countries, and of course the South America. After that, France, again Germany also there. So Germany, next Russia. Okay, so many European countries, even this Italy also. So Italy also occupied. So these France, Germany, Italy, even Dutch, Netherlands. Okay, so all these countries they established their colonies mainly in the Africa. So establish their colonies means what? Occupying that countries, small countries. Okay, but actually they are not the natives here. Okay, so that is here, and here we can see this picture. So what is the picture here? We'll see this. So a map celebrating the British Empire. So this is about total British Empire. At the top, angels are shown carrying the banner of freedom. So here we can see here the freedom, freedom and freedom. Means what? So these all countries needs the freedom. Okay. And here in the foreground, so Britannia. So here we are calling this as Britannia. So what is the meaning for Britannia? So Britannia, so the symbol of British.
Britannia.
So like Germania, okay, like Germania, here also we can call in the British, they are calling British as
Britannia. Britannia.
Britannia, like Bharat Mata. Okay, Bharat